Use the superfood version of Primordium, stack damage shield on it, and you can have an awfully good time. Perhaps morsels in front might have changed something there. I think that could have. Have I collected all borders? No. No, we're still missing Glugsider and Shadow Siege. Let's try a Reap deck. Is that even a thing? Yes, you can also pass multi-strike with Superfood. Really good with One Horn's Tome, for example. Ooh, nah. Played the wrong unit first, though. You just die. Doesn't work the way I want it to. Wait, they don't take Did want that bonus damage, though. It's ascend, not descend. Understood. It's damage shield. See the problem here. Ascend doesn't work on our own unit, unfortunately. Just kill this one. Big bleeding health I don't need to be. Oh, I did the same thing twice in a row here. Okay, I think I need a nap. We're in with Icarus on Little Fade. Little Icarus is my favorite version of Little Fade, stacking spikes. Works really well if you can either give Little Fade enough health to actually survive combat with something, or if you can keep reforming Little Icarus. That can work really well too. But yeah, stacking like 600 spikes on Little Icarus, so fun. So fun. Rage. Rage or armor? I think we want the armor, actually. Oh, adaptive mutation, that's right. Yes, adaptive mutation gives Little Fade tons of health instead of tons of damage. That's pretty cool. Grab one armor imp, please. Quick could be nice, allowing our unit to strike before enemies do. Keeper of Echoes and Kinhost Carapace are both back. Actually, Kinhost Carapace is a cool little combo unit for Spine Chief. as it requires very little capacity to play. Although that will mean imps are off the table. He does get damage with Icarus. Yes, Little Icarus permanently scales both damage and spikes. So Little Icarus has huge base damage. Yeah, it's plus damage and spikes in equal measure. So if you swap then with Adaptive Mutation, the health and the damage, you end up with like 400 health, 1 damage, but 400 spikes. And then everything dies. Tricky to do, but I've definitely had runs where Little Icarus gets to kill every single unit of every single combat, including all 3 statues during the Fell fight. That was pretty fun. Heck it, I'll take this guy. If the imps are useless, so be it. Keep him quick, but not the Echo Stone. That's more like it. See, another Merchant of Steel Wormkin banner. Yeah, alright. And yes, Adaptive Mutation and Rage is just ridiculous, because you count your damage with the Rage, but then you keep the Rage and the damage thereof. It's just cheating. I guess this guy on turn 1 is pretty sad, huh? We'll have to figure that out. So small. Uh-oh. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, uh-oh, indeed. We're all gonna be on the top floor next turn. Guess I could have done double imp down here, daze this one, maybe? The fact that we have quick means it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. It was totally fine. Stay alive, sir. We ascend the boss, the other 2 minions just instantly die. So I guess I'll do that. Seems fun. Question is, do we actually beat him in one-on-one combat? To which the answer is... yes, actually. Crunchy. Welcome back, Uniquely K. We haven't had any wins yet today, but we're working on it. We are working on it. Okay, if we can make Bounding Echoes intrinsic, that would solve our Kinhost Carapace problem. So let's see if we can make that happen. I'd love to take another Welder Helper, but I don't think I have the capacity to actually play the imps anymore. At least not on the floor that matters. Endless. Could have had an Endless Armor Imp, that's kind of tempting. Eggs are back. I don't think we need them. Intrinsic and then times 5 it, so that the... How does that actually work? What happens in Monster Train if you have 5 intrinsic cards and a champion and a banner unit? What do you actually draw? No idea. Hey, there's the intrinsic. Sweet. Intrinsic can cause overdraw just like Innate and Slay the Spire. Well, there you go. Apparently nothing works with spell power. Go figure. Should maybe give an infusion to this Kinhost Carapace. Guess I could have thought about that at the Wormkin banner units. Still a chance here. But I won't be able to infuse and dupe. I don't want to dupe that guy anyway. Wouldn't make any sense. Can dupe the intrinsic thingamajiggy, but that won't help much. What about a doubled Endless Queen's Impling? Let's try that. He's so cute. A little too cute, actually. You ask me. Appropriate enough, trade all my pyre health to get my pyre health back. I'll take it. We've deemed you worthy, they say. And they were right. Okay, definitely don't want that. And I'm going to purchase Steward. Maybe 2. Make it 2. Alright. Good luck to us in the Telos fight. More echoes to work with on the top floor. So we could even do Welder Helper, then Kinhost Carapace? We could. And this is push to back Telos. Perfect. So we'll do it in this order. 30-33. Heck yeah, he big. And then we just add a few... We could do Ascend stuff too, that's cute. Please move up 1. Likewise, you. This imp does like 50 damage. 10 plus 40. Pretty spicy. That imp comes back every turn without fail. For constant damage output, 50 per turn. Not bad. Health is going up. that's taken care of. Telos is getting destroyed by this accumulated reap status effect. GG. Crunchy. Charged Echo that can't be removed, and it's infused. That's pretty cool. It means it can't be removed by extract or by eggs. Really good way to get stuff hatched. Whereas we might care more for unearthed remains in the short term. Or Alloy the Ancients for a bit of survivability. I like that quite a bit, actually. It's also a consume card, so it gives me 5 pyre health. I'll take it. Striking Fragile, that's not going to be it. What about the Demon Fiend? As an infusion for our Kinhost Carapace. That gives it another plus 30, plus 30. Increases its base capacity by 1, but we already have Spine Chief for 3, plus then Kinhost Carapace for 2. That means it would just have much better stats. Or we can give it Inspire plus 2 attack and armor 2. That might even be better if we're activating Charged Echoes on its floor enough times per combat. Currently, I don't think we are, but we could maybe change that. I think I just want the immediate oomph. Of course, that also means we'll have a Demon Fiend for a turn. Do I dupe this Impling? Maybe. Certainly don't need capacity, so we're taking draw? Energy looking tempting too, for once. I'll take the draw. Maybe we'll go energy as our next boss reward. Maybe. Oh, wow. Well, that's a choice. Normally, I'd be all about a Bog Slime here. But I have to say, Forever Flame is ridiculous. Making units cost 2 less, the Imps are free, the Kinhost Carapace is free. It's all free. But Bog Slime would give me more Charged Echoes. That's also really good. Notably, +1 off the Bounding Echoes. So our Kinhost Carapace is therefore bigger, stronger, more powerful than ever before. I think it's got to be the Forever Flame, though. It's just too good, man. But that's 0 cost. Hey there, Dima. Saturday's part of the regular schedule. We're live every Saturday, barring exceptions. Or strike, gain a Charged Echo. That's the one. That'll cause his own Inspire ability to activate. Really like cross-pathing the Spine Chief in general. My favorite thing might be the Transcend Imp. He's so funny. What the heck am I duping? If I'd taken Bog Slime, I might dupe the Bounding Echoes. Could dupe the Alloy of the Ancients. That's pretty good. Armor and Pyre Health. I like that a lot, actually. Let's dupe that. Or duping the Imp was also a really good choice. Maybe that'll be our next dupe. Especially now that it's 0 cost. Oh well. Hasty Boys. Spooky. I should put you on the bottom. Blink first and then the Kinho Seraph, we do. Big. The big man. Yeah, they sure have a lot of damage power. Guess I did that to myself. Okay, this enemy will get to the pyre no matter what because of the damage shields. There's nothing I can do about that. He's really hurt. Let's ascend you. Sending any of this helps me, though. The power. 110 times 2. With quick. Just slightly absurd. GG, big boy. Tasty. +1. Generally speaking, I'm a big fan of Return Soul, letting us get a spell card from the discard pile, applying Consume to it, which heals us for 5 again, and making it infused. Soul Siphon could be interesting too, just instantly fill the charged echoes on a floor. But you have to be willing to deal with the Ember Drain, which we're not always willing to do. Yoink. Gotta love Inferno. Especially if it's holdover Inferno, or just minus cost Inferno in general. Maybe we can get that here at the Divine Temple. Let's see, Merchant of Trinkets or Merchant of Steel. Any unupgraded units that I've got that I want upgrades on? No. But I do get an artifact and 75 gold versus remove 2 and a heal. Remove 2 is actually pretty dang good. Yeah, and it's infused. Not that I really need the infusion on the floor I'm playing Inferno on, right? Not as relevant, but still pretty sweet. I guess I'm going this way next. We'll go more to the trinkets, I suppose. What are the odds I see anything I want to buy anyway? That's a block fell, okay. Really like Cheater's Hand. Draw one more card each turn, then return one to the top of the draw pile. That's super nice. Kind of like a retain almost, but you're also looking at more cards each turn, which is very sweet. I don't need 2 hidden passages, do I? I think fair enough to not like the Cheater's Hand. Anything that requires you to like put an input in at the start or end of every turn kind of gets annoying. You know, Nilry's Codex and Slay the Spire, well-laid plans, stuff like that. I could spell chain this. That seems like it's worthwhile. Actually, wait. The second one will not actually generate another echo, will it? Never mind. Spell chain this. You know what? Never mind. Cognitive load. That's a great phrase. The mental energy required to play with a particular effect or bonus. Because you have to think about how to use it, when to use it. You have to do clicking. Very difficult. Turn this card. Just play everything else. Dead. Behold his bigness. Let's just keep holding on to guilt for now. I suppose. Oh, because you heal for 20, I understand. Why is he getting 30 armor? No, he's only getting 10 armor. But it feels like 30 armor. The power of the Super Imp. And how he lives. Just get this back again and play it again. Or I can get back the Inferno, play it again on the bottom here. Make my life nice and easy that way. Is Reap a DOT? Yes, Reap does damage at the end of each turn equal to the number of charged echoes on the floor times the number of Reap stacks on the enemy. So here, for example, after this turn is over, let's see. Are we left with any echoes? In this case, he takes 18 times 1, 18 damage. If there was 2 echoes, he would take 36. So on and so forth. Caw. What's in the discard pile spell-wise? We can get back the other Echo Transfer. It's time. 120 times 2. Let's rebuild the Echoes up top. I think I want to play that on this floor. I'll draw this. Don't play the Imp, because the Imp would make him lose the Dazed. You want the Dazed to apply up top. Could have Soul Crushing Guilted a second time, too, there. Not that we need to, of course. Branch. Another Return Soul? Best part is you can use Return Soul on Return Soul. Yawning. Let's grab one more Return Soul. Oh, and an important work, letting us sacrifice an Imp to gain an energy, draw a card. That's beautiful with our Endless Imp. Could turn into a damage and echo generating engine if we can get holdover on it, perhaps. Definitely good reason to go Merchant of Magic here now. Got any of them there holdover? No. Double stack? Double stack Alloy of the Ancients makes armor 50. Double stack Soul Crushing Guilt is dazed 6. It's gotta be double stack Soul Crushing Guilt. Card is ridiculous. I don't want the Inferno to consume, thank you. Great Poison says, can you play a card on a floor with no units or bosses? Is doing that ever important to a strategy? Excellent question. Depends. Most cards need a target. Some cards, actually most cards I would say, are able to target either allies or enemies, unless they specify a particular type. For example, Fracture. Apply Reap 3. Reap is damage over time effect, and, you know, you'd be, generally speaking, it's intuitive that you use this on only enemies. But you're allowed to target your own units with Fracture. And that will give you the charged echo on the floor. It might even be important to kill your own units if you're playing, say, Melting Remnant. So there are reasons to play damage spells on your own units. Likewise, there can be situations where you may want to buff the enemies because you need a particular enemy to not die, or you need a particular enemy to kill your unit so that there's more space on the floor next turn, or... You know, you can contrive a situation where you want to do all sorts of weird bad things, quote unquote. And yes, some spells can still be played on an empty floor if they don't specifically target something. For example, Bounding Echoes applies infused to cards in hand, but you still have to choose a floor on which to play it, and that can be important. One reason to do that would be, as Duzum notes in chat, avoiding enemies that gain bonuses when a spell is played on their floor. Enemies that have incants. Arcus's Dark Shard are a couple examples of avoiding playing a card on a specific floor, just playing it anywhere except one place. But sometimes you want the bonuses, like you want to accumulate charged echoes, you want to... otherwise achieve some effect by playing the card. But generally speaking, thinking of all the different targeting possibilities for your spells in Monster Train can be something that's a good skill to practice in general, because you never quite know when you're gonna find an opportunity to gain an advantage by doing something really unusual. Like killing your own units on purpose. Not infusing anything, am I? I could make another double Queen's Impling, I suppose. An interesting thought. It's a lot of shards to pay, though. I don't know. It's an interesting option. Remove Consume Alloy of the Ancients? I think I want them to consume. I would like Inferno to be free. That sounds excellent. I think I'll just remove these 2 Implings. So I'll remove the Welder Helper. He's no longer useful. Always practice killing your own allies. That's right. I'm sure they did something to deserve it. Okay, 2 more floors. Oh my. Unstable Vortex and Hellvent on the same side. Always a good thing to see at the end here. Bell the Wings of Lights. Oh, you'll love to see it. I think this is the one I put on top. This is the only one that doesn't actually give me an echo for my big lad. Interesting, we could actually go... No, I can't set up middle. I don't want to try setting up on bottom either. Okay, yeah, top. Top, top, top. Spine Chief here, and then we get as many echoes as we can before we actually play the kin host, Carapace. Which is a lot of echoes, meaning this guy is 90 times, no, 100 times 2. Holy moly. The big blowy. Get him. We'll just keep holding on to that super powerful double-step soul-crushing guilt until the time is ripe. Uh-oh. That smells like Kerblam to me. Here, Fel, have some guilt. You're dying to the statue? Rip. Poor Ib. Have some more reef, lady. Got him. You can ascend the boss if you want. Are we the baddies? You kind of think so, considering the aesthetic, but we're really not set up to be in this game. It's that stinky Seraph. He's the baddie. Always has been. Give me that back. Hey, Fel, would you like 14 stacks of Dazed? Don't answer that. Just have it. Doodle-doo. So, Reap damage. 87 stacks of Reap times 8 charged echoes equals 690... Actually, wait. 810 damage. From Reap. Plus 14 bops from this imp. Oh, the brutality. Double buffs and armor on a unit. Don't think that's that good. Compact, kind of like a contract, a pact, a treaty, a written agreement between two parties. A binding agreement. There was a covenant between heaven and hell. Seraph claims we broke it. We think Seraph broke it. It's not actually clear exactly what happened to the treaty, but war broke out. War were declared. Now Herzl's gone. So I don't need energy anymore. Let's just keep adding card draw. What the heck would I do? The Imp? Imp is a decent dupe. This Inferno is actually a really good dupe, too. Actually, the Inferno is better than the Imp, quite frankly. Let's dupe that Inferno. You know what's really going to win this run? Triple zero-cost Inferno, plus doing other things on the top floor. That'll do it. Guess I'll take a split anvil, although I don't think it matters much. Double intrinsic. I can intrinsic the return soul. I think that on average yields better turn ones. Add multi-strike. Yes. More echo generation from the champ. I don't know why I keep looking at the temple. Please duplicate this card. Let the shenanigans begin. big. Guess I should have put important work on top. He's fine though. Perfect. Currently taking 50 damage. That doesn't need to happen. Or does it? Guess it does? Yeah, I guess it does. Very well. Couldn't quite get the soul-crushing guilt blade. Yeah. Please, more tankitude. Thanks. There's definitely a lot of bits of hidden pieces of lore to explore in Monster Train. Note that the logbook itself, written by Herzl, so there's a hint to some of the stuff that follows. And then a lot of cards, if you mouse over them, they've got commentary from Herzl here about all this different stuff. For example, the Alloy of the Ancients, an alloy of unknown components said to come from the ancient Umbra. Some demons choose to drink it, while others just pour it over themselves, letting the alloy create a natural defense. Drinking metal. It's crazy, man. Who is Herzl? Come on. And some breathe. "17 stacks of dazed." It's a tough life, man. Crunchy. Yeah, the blacksmith, Hephaestus, she is Herzl's child, and it's also hinted that Fel and Herzl had a relationship, so it does stand to reason that Hephaestus must be the child of Fel and Herzl. Kind of interesting. Draw 3, apply Consume to drawn cards. That could be bad, actually. I don't want to mess with that too much. And then there's Malika, doing whatever the heck she wants to do. She's a nasty lady. Demon units. Champion. You're technically a host. Imp. We have no demons. Is she a human? Hold on. I don't think she is. Because if we look at the... If we look at colorless cards here... She is a Titan spawn. That is her unit type. And she's actually a 6 capacity unit that comes with a -3 capacity upgrade. Which is interesting. I wonder if they did that for lore reasons. Dante's unit type is Dante. I actually never noticed that. He is what he is. We definitely have a use for the Carving Corusca, right? Yeah. Technically, I could use Notice Stone to make the Infernos do very marginally more damage. That doesn't seem useful. Do I have any X costs in this deck? No. I actually have no use for Hellspanners either. I don't know if you've seen the Expert Challenge Great Poison, but there is a challenge run you can do once you've reached Covenant 25, where you start with Dante instead of your champion. That's pretty fun. Holdover. Oh, heck yeah. Hold over the important work. Keep making things free. Then purge 2 lousy cards. You. And you. And then 1 more Inferno. And 1 last card purge, I guess. Alright. Then we're ready. Seraph attacks every turn and applies melee weakness. He's rude, but pretty weak to being stunned for 6 turns. Just FYI. And you're telling me I could double Inferno up top for even more charged echoes? I'm in. Get him, big boy. Boom. 110. Of course, we have to be able to stay alive, or else. Carving Corusca, go! He's getting rally from that. It's fine. So he attacks for over 100 now. That's kind of spooky. How do I stop that, actually? You know, I don't think I do. So we just play Aloe of the Ancients and Echo Infusion. Can't use the Ascend to move Seraph. Here's our answer. Still dead? Oh, because his melee weakness 2. Ah, he takes 150 damage. No. My big boy. The trample, too. Yeah, that's a rude Seraph. Okay, he won't be doing that again, thankfully. Let's start Echo Infusioning you, then. Or Echo Transferring you, excuse me. How do we win now? We still have massive days for Seraph, and we have triple Inferno to kill the waves. So that's how we're gonna win. With triple Inferno, of course. Tanking in there. Thanks. Welcome to your doom. Get that back now as well. 15 days not to be more than enough. All right. GG. GG. Takes 500 reap damage there and then just dies before he even gets to the top floor. Poor guy. Cool. Didn't need the Kinhost Carapace at all for that fight. And I think against TLD we're going to be pretty good also. This boss is present on all 3 floors simultaneously. which makes him really easy to attack, mainly. Got double return soul. Oh man, we're gonna have the biggest Kinhost Carapace that ever was. Now, Divinity does purge the Reap status, it's true, but that's not our main concern here. Nor our main damage source. This gets played here. I need the echoes. Purges all damaging debuffs. So Frostbite and Reap. That's actually just it. Just Frostbite and Reap. Play this. Play this. Play this. We delete both of those cards, but now he really big. 130 for this final battle. Gonna be a lot of damage. Also managed to apply 30 Reap during that turn. That's ridiculous. Here's our Dazed already. You'll love to see it. Get him. Yeah, apparently Frostbite was too good. It's a real shame. It was such an effective strategy prior to Last Divinity, but now with Last Divinity, Frostbite is so comparatively weak if you're trying to take out this final boss. Boss. So we don't have a lot to fear here. They don't have a lot to fear here because double Inferno. Triple Inferno. Multiple Infernos. More Infernos than you can shake a stick at. Boss enemies could be a bit of a challenge, though. Definitely down there. So tanky. Put that for later. Prevent that guy from being a problem. Do one Inferno down here. So again, you need a little help dying. So do you. That's definitely my Inferno target. Just wipe the floor with all that. Kill it. Uniquely K says, how do I think the Last Divinity differs from Heart? I'd say Last Divinity is a fair bit easier than Heart is. It's definitely still very challenging. The big challenge in this fight are the waves of enemies, rather than the Last Divinity boss itself, which is simply a consistent offensive pressure that you don't really have any way to stop other than applying Dazed. The big risk here is not doing enough damage to deal with these 5-unit waves, so strategies against the Last Divinity involve either powerful area damage spells, ideally ones that can bust through Spell Shield. This is where Inferno really shines. Or sweeping attacking units who have enough health and attack power to stand toe-to-toe. So a sweeper with about 100 damage is really good here as well. I would say the Last Divinity is a lot more easy to trivialize than Heart is. There's a lot more ways to just outright end the fight in your favor. Down here, actually. 2 more damage. You could have some reap. And I would say in general that the DLC, even including the last battle, is actually easier than the vanilla game because of how many, because the whole pack shard system in general. You're given this middle node in every single ring, which is more choices for the player, more opportunities to get stronger, and just in general allows you to outscale the enemies a bit more easily than you could with vanilla. Monster Train. Yeah, like, Inferno just absolutely donks these guys. Never stood a chance. Power. One curse, not 2. I think the Relentless happens now, so this wave never even gets to fight our stuff. Kill them anyway. GG, Mr. Divinity, and GG. We did not lose a single point of fire health during that battle or many of the ones that came before. GG. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.